Hello and welcome to the Find Your X podcast brought to you by Hurricane Marsh Outfitters. I'm your host, Jon Blevins, coming to you today from Country Thunder down in Arizona.
AZ.
That's right. To my right, Sam Smith,
Yo, yo.
Macie Blevins, soon to be Macie Smith,
Yo.
coming up.
Weird.
And we want to welcome Owen Bushnell to the crew.
Woohoo!
Hey, hey.
Oh, dog.
I mean, it's not like your first show. You were with us up in Iowa. Did you
Yep.
have a good time?
I had a great time in Iowa. It's not my first show, but
Yeah.
first podcast. So
Yeah,
that's exciting.
yeah.
First
Excited
country music festival.
First country music festival ever for me. So that's been exciting. Getting here, seeing all the RVs and all the setup, and I don't know, it's pretty crazy.
Pretty wild out in the middle of the desert, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I'm used to the Ozark Empire Fairgrounds in Springfield, and this ain't anything close. So
No, there's cacti,
yeah,
not cactuses.
yep.
All over the place. I'm sure there are plenty of rattlesnakes and everything else, but we'll let them stay out there. We're going to stay in here and we're going to have a good time. So,
Yeah, this is by far the biggest country music festival we've ever been to. I think, how many campers are here? 13,000 campers?
I'm pretty sure, I don't want to get fact checked, but I'm pretty sure it's over the 10,000. I'll leave it at that. You can do your own research, but I know there's 140,000 people that come here, and it's literally in the middle of nowhere. It's
Yeah.
crazy. We had to go to the store last night and come back in. It looked like when you're rolling up on a big city in the middle of the night like Vegas, that's what this little compound looked like from afar. I mean, it's unfathomable to think of what happens here in 5 days.
yeah, it's going to be a good time.
Feral.
Tonight,
time.
Gavin Adcock.
Gavin
Yep.
Adcock.
Yeah, and Laney Wilson's supposed to be here.
Tomorrow.
night?
Tomorrow. Then Zach Top Saturday. And
Zach
then
Top.
Brooks and Dunn is going to close us out on Sunday.
Oh, that'll be good.
Pretty good
Fire
lineup.
Good way to end it.
Yeah,
So-
and I think Nick was telling me, rumor, I'm not going to say it too much out loud, but it might be Brooks and Dunn's final show. So
Really?
we might get to witness some history.
Wow.
Maybe. I don't want to put that on.
Don't fact check Nick.
Yeah,
on that.
don't fact check me
But-
either.
Yeah, if it is, they've had
Quite the run.
heck of a run and such an influence on country music over the years. I know a lot of artists have been influenced by them. I know I've enjoyed their music for years. So, but back to Owen, our new guy.
Yes, sir.
So Macie, his official starts in what, May?
Yeah, jumping on in May. We had our first call whenever we were out in Vegas, which is kind of weird because we're back out west. And
Yeah.
Owen picked up the phone and we chatted, and him and his wife came all the way out to Missouri, or well, not to Missouri, but to St. Louis to chat with us. And we're like, yeah, this is the right dude for the job. So about 6 months later, you'll be rocking and rolling full time with us in
Yep.
May, middle of May sometime.
Yeah, middle of May I'll be moving up there, and I'm pretty psyched to get started. Coming to Iowa with you guys and stuff was super fun, and it was just only encouraging, like getting there, and you guys really took great care of me, and it was fun to see the whole process, and I got absolutely loaded up with merch. They gave me
Oh, yeah.
they treated me well when I came and kind of interviewed for it and talked with them and everything, but when I got to Iowa, I came with an empty carry-on, and they filled it up for me on my way back, so that was pretty awesome. I did the math, and I had a different outfit for every day of school for the rest of the semester.
Oh, wow.
So after Iowa,
Well, that's cool. What was your favorite thing about Iowa when you were there?
my favorite thing about Iowa, I think I've never been to a deer expo like that.
Yeah.
So getting to just be there, I'm like the most extroverted dude ever, and so like just people give me energy.
Yeah.
And so that was pretty fun just to get to interact with people all day long, see some big names that I've only seen on my phone, on
Yeah.
YouTube or Instagram and stuff, and getting to go there and see those people in real life was kind of cool for me. It was the same vibe for me as like when you like going to see like MLB games and stuff, and like you see those hitters you watch online and on TV and everything, and you get to see them in person. I hadn't done that before in the hunting world, so that was just kind of interesting to me. And then, yeah, other than that, I mean, just seriously seeing our gear and seeing how much people like took to our gear and all the compliments we got on it and stuff is encouraging to me, and I really liked it. I found you guys because I followed you guys on Instagram because I really liked your stuff. I had a couple buddies that followed you guys, and I found you on Instagram and followed you, and like literally like a few days later, I had an ad pop up, "We're hiring," and I was like, "That looks pretty sweet," so I went for it, and yeah, so here we are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Been pretty cool having the full team here together for Country Thunder. We've been so blessed. We've had our best friends help, and we're like, I don't know who's going to be able to help us in April because, I mean, school's still going on. Mom
Yeah.
usually can help us, and some of our best friends that usually are able to help, it's not a good time of the year for them. And God had a plan, and now we got Nick running the camera and got a little impromptu in the back of the RV, sitting on the beds, doing a podcast in the middle of the camper. And
Yep.
we got Owen over
Honky
here.
Tonkin' USA here.
Oh, it's gonna be
Podcast in
crazy.
the
Yeah.
RV.
Yeah, no kidding. This isn't the studio or anything. Yeah, you can see the beds, and we're definitely inside the camper. But you got to remember, we are in the desert. It's hot outside, so this
Hot
was like
and windy.
yeah,
and
this was
dusty.
the best option for us to go. So with all the different equipment that Nick's got to set up, it'd be a nightmare to be outside with all the dust and the sand and everything. So here we are. So I think it's gonna be a good time. Like you guys are saying, the biggest one we've probably been to.
Oh, yeah, by
Not
far.
that just because it's bigger, it's not going to be any better than the other ones we've been to, but we appreciate all the people that come out and see us in Bloomington, at Hoofbeat up in Wisconsin, and so yeah, we're June coming up.
It's going to be
So.
one thing I'm really pumped for is right across from our booth, they have what they call the Copperhead stage, but just to the left of it, they got bull riding.
Yeah, live bull riding. Like, I think it's like amateur bull riders. Nobody, like, just regular people can't go in there and ride a bull.
Well,
That'd
I
be
hope
some
not.
liability stuff. But they have, like, amateur bull riders, so it'll be a lot of fun.
We'd send Owen. It's been a theme that if you watch the Iowa Deer Classic vlog, we had Owen get up on the mechanical bull there. There was like Nick, Sam, and I watching, and then like 4 middle-aged moms, and
They were digging it. They were
Oh.
loving it.
Waiting in line behind a bunch of between 5 and 10-year-olds, and
Then get this guy off the bull. I want to ride.
yeah. And I
But
can say,
you had an injury. You scratched your
yeah,
pinky or
scratched my
something.
pinky.
So
I'm 2 for 2 so far in events of getting injured. I scratched up my pinky riding the bull, and then just yesterday we were setting up, and man, I stood up and one of the pipes wasn't connected yet, and I smoked my forehead on it. I had blood running down my face like probably 15 minutes in, so that kind of gave me a headache the rest of the day setting up. But yeah, we did good. I was excited when I heard about the bull riding because I mean I felt like I handled the mechanical bull, but
Oh, yeah.
looking back on video, I wasn't going near as fast as I thought I was on that thing.
no.
Yeah, it was not impressive.
I think
Anyway.
company policy is going to restrict you from riding the real bull over
Yeah.
here. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have to sign a waiver. What would you say you're most excited for Country Thunder?
Country Thunder. I think I'm most excited to just see the I haven't been to a lot of concerts, so I'm excited to see, be able to see some of the headliners and that kind of thing. And then I think beyond that, just the energy of it, like I said, I eat it up. So,
Everybody that's here is like, we always like coming to these because everybody's in a good mood. You
Yeah.
know, everybody's happy. This is like what they look forward to every single year, coming to one of these. And it's just a blast being in the environment.
yeah, it's a good time party. I mean, if you could actually see the campground here, the setup some of these people have, they got pools, you name it. It's what they go through, and a lot of these people. I think you were telling me some of these people hit 10, 12 of these a year across the country.
So Country Thunder, they're actually a family-owned business, which is pretty cool. Side fact, they have like 5 Blevins that work for them too, but we're not related.
No.
And they got
You never
one.
know.
This is the first one of the year. Then they have one in Florida, which we might have tried to do, but it's right before our wedding. And then they have another one in Wisconsin and one in Saskatchewan and Alberta. So they have 5 different festivals across the U.S. And I know a lot of people hit the whole Country Thunder train, and then there's Stagecoach in California and all these different other festivals. And these people, I mean, you look at their camper setups. I mean, it's some of the gear and equipment that people have for these. They're clearly coming to more than
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
for
They're
a year.
experienced.
They just bounce around all year long, and I don't know how people do that because my sleep regimen would be horrible.
I guess they get used to it. I think they're, besides coming to these things, I noticed on them flying in, there was like golf courses everywhere down here.
Yeah.
And as I get off the plane and waiting for Owen and our Uber driver to come pick us up, everybody, all the guys had golf bags and everything, which I guess when you're down in the desert, I mean, from the airplane, the only thing green you see from
Golf
the airplane
courses.
is golf courses. I'm not kidding you. That is it. You don't see anything else green. Everything down
Cactus?
here. Well, yeah, if you could see them from the airplane, but pretty cool state. Really neat.
I've never been here before. It's
Me neither.
not what I thought.
No,
it's crazy.
It reminded me of Vegas when we were there. I mean, it's really picturesque. You got the mountains in the background. The sunsets are beautiful.
Oh yeah.
So other than back home, if it would be this hot, you couldn't walk outside. You'd just
No.
be soaking sweat. There's no humidity down here.
Yep.
It's crazy.
See,
Yeah,
it's
they-
91 right now.
Yeah.
It's 91. It doesn't even feel it. Well, in our tent, it felt like 91, but
Well, it's been closed up all night too.
yeah,
So.
it's
yeah.
not too bad outside. It's a very dry heat, so I don't feel like I sweat as much whenever it's dry.
Yeah.
Whenever it's humid like that, I'm just like I'm soaked.
Yeah, that was a big thing whenever I first came down here, and I was telling people, my brother works for a church down here, and so I was getting introduced to a ton of people, and that was the thing everyone was saying, notice how different it's a dry heat. You know, Missouri's
Yeah.
got a wet heat. It's a dry heat here, and
Yeah.
so you always hear that. But it's true. I mean, it's a big difference. I mean, 85 here feels great.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to be outside, and it's fun. I've been getting torched by the sun since we've been here a little bit.
Oh, the UV index is like, what, 10 or something?
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Yeah, and I'm fresh off of not having any sun exposure for months and months in Missouri.
So
So,
have you been down here several times to Arizona?
Yeah, I've been down here several times.
Is it always windy like this?
Nah, it just kind of depends. I mean, I wouldn't say it's like super windy all the time, but
Yeah, because whenever
I mean,
we go to like Texas or Oklahoma, I feel like every single day is windy.
Yeah.
Like no
Yeah,
matter
like
what, I just
Kansas
didn't know
and-
how it was here.
yeah, I think most of the time, I feel like it seems pretty still here most of the time, especially like man during the summer. Oh man, and if the summer here when it's like 110 degrees. And it's just hot.
No wind.
Yeah,
It feels like an oven because it's it's dry and hot. It feels like an
yeah.
air fryer. And when that wind blows, it's not. You don't get any. It's like hotter when the wind blows.
Yeah.
That was the most interesting thing. The first time I came out here was in August. And I was like, my brother Nathan, I was like, dude, what are you doing down here? Like, this is terrible. Me and my dad were doing the flooring in his new house, and I was like, man, this is not where I'd want to be. But you come down here, this time of year or earlier, man, it's so nice.
Oh, I can imagine. No
Yeah.
humidity, and it doesn't really get that cold. I don't know how it gets in like January, February. But
No,
I
yeah,
would
it hits
assume
like
not that cold.
it hits like 60, 55, and everyone's wearing hoodies and pants.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
using it
probably
as an
cold for
excuse.
them.
Yep.
I think they're freezing to death.
Yeah.
Although I could see on the plane when we were coming in, all the mountain peaks had snow on them still, and that was kind of cool. I
Yeah.
mean, to know that.
Yeah, up north of Phoenix and stuff, all the elevation changes. That's what's so interesting to me about Arizona is like the elevation changes and stuff in Arizona. Like you have like the absolute desert, and then you have Flagstaff where people are snowboarding.
Yeah,
You
it's-
and there's
apparently Flagstaff Grand Canyon University is there,
Yep.
and it's the snowiest campus in the U.S.
yeah,
which
Really?
makes no it makes no.
I would
sense.
have guessed somewhere in Colorado or something.
Yeah, it's northern Arizona. I don't get
Would
it.
have never
but
guessed that.
Yeah, it's crazy, but Flagstaff's really cool too. Macie and I drove through Flagstaff. It's a little not our style, but they
Kind of
have
like
good
more like
coffee.
hippie. But
Yeah, it's a lot hippier. It's like a mountain town, but it's really cool.
Yeah, we had the Marshmobile, the Hurricane train, where we got like our pile picks and turkey pick on the side of it, and they were all like, "What is this thing?" Whenever we're rolling
Where'd
through.
these hillbillies come from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, how did they
Yeah.
find out about, like, they got more of the tie-dye and we roll up in camo and they're like, get them out of here. So, but I will say they made some dang good lattes.
Oh yeah, they
Yeah.
had good coffee there.
So did you ever get you played ball in college? For
Yep.
people that don't know, where'd you play at?
yeah. I played baseball at Missouri Southern.
Did you ever get this way for ball or anything down south, or did you stick pretty much to the Midwest? Or
No, I think the farthest west we went was Fort Hays State, and they're in our conference, and they're like far west Kansas, and that drive was horrible.
Yeah,
charter
Western
bus
Kansas,
and
there's nothing.
nothing to
there.
look out the windows, and the bus is blowing around the whole time because you're in Kansas, and so that wasn't ever my favorite trip. But we'd always stop, I think in Salem or Salina or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
And there was this Italian place, and we'd get that, and I think that was our best team meal of the year. I mean, it was just fantastic. It was downtown in one of these like, cool little towns out in the middle of Kansas, and that was always pretty awesome.
it is so weird how that happens because in Ardmore, Oklahoma,
Oh, yeah.
we've stopped there. I can't remember the name of this Italian place.
Family
were
owned.
Giovanni's.
Giovanni's. Is that what it was?
I think so.
It was one of those things. Macie usually finds all the restaurants when we're driving, and she's like, she knows I love Italian, so she's like, hey, let's give this a shot. Like Ardmore, Oklahoma, okay.
Middle
Yeah.
of nowhere.
Yeah, we pull in there, and I mean, those people were actually Italian.
Oh, yeah.
They were actually, I mean, they spoke good English, but you can tell
Yeah.
they weren't from here. So I'm starting to think, witness protection program?
Yeah, probably.
What's going on here? But
Something like
the
that.
Italian food was so good.
And the cannolis were like,
Oh, they were fire. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It was unbelievable.
yeah, I can get down with a good cannoli, but like those cannolis were you could
level.
tell they were made. They brought and what else they brought us because we told them we were from out of town, and they were like treated us like like family. Like the hospitality there was crazy, and they brought us out some cannolis and some other dessert. I think it was tiramisu. Isn't that Italian?
Tiramisu.
Yeah.
I don't know
think
how
so.
to say
I
it.
can't remember. It might even be French for all I know, but it was whatever they brought out was good. And for them to treat us the way they did, I think we mentioned if you're from St. Louis, I don't know. That's something that I don't know if you spent much time in St. Louis. You'll have to go down to the Hill because the Hill is infamous for the Italian food.
Yeah.
And we were talking to them about that. I don't know that they even knew or
Probably
heard of the
not.
Hill. So they were happy in Ardmore making some darn good Italian food.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So,
I remember we told the waiter, we were like, this is some of the best Italian we've had, and we have the Hill. And I remember he went back into the kitchen and brought the chef out.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
the chef was like, talk to us for a little bit. And
Yeah.
it's just crazy in like those small towns. You tell them something's good, and like the chef comes out and he's like, I heard you guys liked my food. And we
Yeah.
were like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, it was awesome. So
Well, I mean, I'm sure they get some travelers through there because it's along the major interstate, but I'm sure, with as good as the food that they make, the local turnout's probably really good all the time.
I've heard
And-
of people. We've been in random places, and I think we were down in Louisiana, and we ran into a guy that knew they're like, yeah, there's a little Italian spot in Ardmore. So it's kind of one of those things.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, you're traveling through the middle of nowhere, and you never find anything but some hole-in-the-wall gas station, chicken fried something, and
That's usually the way that works
yeah.
out.
But
is-
you had Italian in Ardmore. You're like, sweet, this is a gym on the highway. So
Yeah, never would have thought anywhere south of St. Louis. I mean, Chicago, New York, yeah. St. Louis, we have a big Italian heritage, but there, yeah, whoever would have guessed.
Oklahoma.
And then you found one in Kansas.
Yep,
and,
out in Kansas.
So, Mama's down here with baby Bo right now, right?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah, my wife Olivia, so my brother and sister-in-law, Nathan and Addie, they live down here in Arizona. And I have another sister named Catherine who lives down here. And she's more in the Scottsdale area. And so we found some good deals on flights, and Bo's 10 weeks old. So, I guess, tomorrow he'll be 11 weeks old. So we found some good flights and one-way flights. So we booked it down here and stayed with them. We came down a couple days early, stayed with them Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday morning, and had a great time seeing them. And then Olivia's hanging out with them, and then while I'm here. So worked out great and gives them something to do and lets them see Bo. And so
Yeah. How'd he do on the plane?
he did great, man. He just slept the whole time. He got through TSA. He was all smiley getting through TSA.
Oh,
I was taking his picture, but it was fun. We got split up and had to go through the two different lines,
Yeah.
And I was kind of peeking over, checking out how they were doing. And I had the baby bag, so I got stopped for, there's 1,000 things in there, like the bottle warmer and all sorts of stuff. They're probably like, what the heck is this stuff,
Yeah. Yeah.
So they went through that a little bit and handed it back to me. And by the time I got over there, Liv was already taking his picture, and he was all smiley, getting through TSA. And we,
That's awesome.
we got a little bit of slim chickens as we were leaving the airport, and ate it on the flight. Felt bad for the guy next to me, but it was pretty good. So
Yeah. Well, that's cool.
yeah.
So you get a little family time, little time here, getting more acquainted with the whole crew and everything. It is different having 5 people during setup.
Oh, my gosh.
It is.
I think we got set up in like 2.5 hours yesterday.
It goes pretty fast, and we're getting to a point now where we have so much stuff. We had 2 new drops come out.
3, actually. The 2 polos.
The
and
one
then
I got
that
on.
one.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah, Nick we got set up quick, and Nick was scoping out different places around the ground, and he was like, the golden hour is going to be perfect. And so Sam and Owen went with Nick and did a little photo shoot in the new gear, and Nick's been
Always.
cooking up some stuff to drop it. So it should be dropped today because the podcast will be out Friday. So
Yeah.
Nick's giving me the nod. They're coming out. So
Yeah. Yeah,
And
Nick's a good photo shoot hype man. I learned yesterday. So,
he hypes you up behind the camera.
oh yeah, and setup's going. Our you guys talk about how much faster it's already going, and I'm excited to see once. I'm picking it up fairly quick, but once I really know the ropes, I mean, we'll be flying through that. Once I'm not hitting my head on stuff anymore, and
Yeah.
whatever else. Well, we'll be doing.
We do have more drops than just the 3. We had all those baby sleepers come in, too.
Me
Oh,
and Sam
yeah.
were hanging up baby sleepers for what seemed like 45
Oh,
minutes
yeah.
on setup.
We
Oh,
had
you guys had a pile, I know, of just empty bags sitting there.
Yeah.
But when you think about it, all the new baby sleepers we got, because we started out with, we had the Duck Club,
a
the
turkey.
Pink Duck Club,
Oh, yeah.
the turkey.
Well, the first 3 we had were the River Camo, the Tom of All Trades, and the Duck Club. So we had
Right.
3.
And now how many are we up to?
Now we
think we're at
have, I think, 9.
Holy moly.
Yeah, and they all have, like, they can match, and you and your little dude, Bo, can match in your...
Yeah, Bo's gonna have the full setup. Those bamboo ones, we love putting them in them because they're, especially during the summer, they're nice and cool and they're so soft, and
Yeah.
so
And you can match. We have all polos and patterns,
Yep.
like the River Camo button up with the shorts. We have
Yeah.
ones that match that. So
Yeah, great Father's Day gift coming up. You can get the little guy or little gal in one of our baby sleepers, and dad, or even we have stuff for little brother or big brother too.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah.
we go down to 2T, 3T on some of the polos, and then so that way the whole family can match. So cool stuff for Father's Day. If you
Yep.
got some picks coming up you want to do.
Yeah, and you don't want to be wearing pinstripes and look like an Easter egg or something like
Yeah.
that. We got you looking like a real man with some
yeah, if
some
you
deer on
actually
your
want to
polo.
look cool, get a Hurricane Marsh polo.
That's
to
right.
match your baby
Yeah.
or your little kid. You actually can be like outdoorsy, but also classic and not look redneck.
That's right. That's right.
If you want to be redneck, you can. But
Yeah, I mean, we all love being redneck. Well, we're in a trailer doing a podcast, so I don't know how much rednecker you can get. So.
yeah, it doesn't get much more redneck. Maybe a tent. That would be a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a
there's
tent and then rent a porta potty with it. That might be.
There's
that
No,
might
that'd be a
little
tent in a
worse.
bucket.
Yeah, tent in a bucket. Yeah.
Tent in a bucket.
I can't believe seeing the tents out here. There's like you'll see some like Coleman Walmart tents here, and
Oh, these
yeah.
people are here. They're here to party.
yeah, they
I don't know.
care.
I
Yeah.
would die. I mean, I staying out in this heat all day, not getting AC, not like wiping the dirt off my
Yeah.
pores and stuff. I feel like if you're staying in a tent, there's no way you're going to bed sober. Like, could you
Oh,
imagine
no.
like waking up the next morning feeling like that and being dirty and not having any AC this whole weekend?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I
that'd
don't
be
know.
miserable. Like, we glamp whenever we go to these country music festivals, but there's no way we could work the whole day and do it and come back like.
I mean, I've slept in tents, but I mean, out here there's absolutely no shade. I mean, you're just
There's-
getting
no, there's-
berated by the sun. You think you're just cooking there. I
Trees
mean,
don't exist here.
No.
You can look as far as we can out there. I don't see a tree. I mean, there might be a bush.
Their cactuses are
And
the
that's
tree.
it. Yeah,
Yep.
and the cactus is probably the tallest thing on the landscape that I can see. So, but it's like anywhere else. Once you're here, you get used to it and accustomed to it, and it seems like nothing. You know, our friends up in Canada that deal with I just saw a picture today. The amount of snow they had up there was insane.
Still?
Right now?
Yeah, it's crazy. He
That's
was out
crazy.
plowing one of the roads and just to get back to the farm, but that's life up there. And
Yeah.
then we're probably 1,800, 2,000 miles from there now, right? So, and it's
hotter than
90
can
something
be.
degrees. So
yeah,
But-
I have a friend that he's from Pennsylvania, but he lives in the Bay, like by New York. And he said I called him 3 days ago, and he said they still have snow and
Oh, yeah.
it's 13 degrees and
golly.
yeah, he said they won't have spring weather until another month or so. And I'm like, I don't know how you do that up there. That's hard living.
Well, if you want cold or hot,
Yeah.
you don't have to go too far. You can find it in this country, that's
Yep.
for sure. So,
That's why I like Missouri. We're right in the middle. We
Yeah.
get it
Yeah.
all, and we get our 4 seasons.
and if you don't like it, just stick around a couple days because it will change. That's
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
And it'll
So-
change overnight sometimes.
So, but yeah, we got Owen coming on in May, and he's going to handle all the wholesale basically, or you're going to groom him into the wholesale. So, a lot of our stores, this is your guy now.
Yep.
So, you can be dealing with him. Macie will still be handling some of the accounts, but get you all up to speed and everything. So, we got that coming up in May. End of the month, not really technically end of the month, but your wedding's coming up. A lot of things going on behind the scenes there that Mom's taking care of, and back home.
Thankfully.
Yeah, yeah. While we're on
I
the
don't know
road.
how
care
we
of
do it.
Brewer.
No live bulls there, but a mechanical bull.
Yep.
Yep.
So that's going
At
to
the
be
wedding.
fun at the wedding. Yeah.
Everybody has to get on the bull at least one time. That's all we ask.
Yep.
Yeah, Grandma's not even getting the pass. So.
No.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we'll get Olivia up there, and both Olivias, I guess, because I got an A-Livia, and Nick's got an O-Livia. So
That's right. Yeah.
maybe we can see who does better on the bowl. And
Yeah. My grandma, she had to get physical therapy.
Nick's back there throwing up the O's.
My grandma had to get physical therapy, and the physical therapist was like, "What's like your goal? Getting physical therapy and everything." And she was like, "Well, my grandson, he has a a wedding in May, and my goal is to get on the bowl at the after party. And he was like, let's move a little slower. Let's kind of work into this one. But
Yeah.
she's determined. I think she's going to get on that bowl too. Maybe like half speed, but
Yeah.
She'll bring the house down.
everybody's
on there.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's getting on it. Don't matter the age.
Yeah. So
But
bring your,
Bo's getting on too.
Yeah, we'll get Bo on there.
Yeah.
And we got turkey season too coming up.
That's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Before
Oh,
our
I'm pumped.
before our next show. So
One
Yeah.
other thing I'm pumped about too. We should have him here soon. We could talk about it now, but Kelsey Hart, we've been working on behind the scenes with a big deal with him for the past couple of months. Him and his manager Colby, and we're pretty pumped. We got a sick black button up that'll be coming out.
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty cool.
I can't say what I'd wear it to because I'm not like a button-up girl, but
I'll be
coming out
wearing
with
it.
some jeans and
I
going
think
out.
our whole squad's going to be wearing the black button.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
good. It looks pretty sweet, and Kelsey's having himself a heck of a year and has a new album dropping here soon, and we've heard a couple of the previews on out there, and everybody's gonna love it. It's definitely some to the playlist. So
Yeah, I heard that new song the other day that he had on social media. It sounded pretty good. So
yeah.
yeah, I think he's got some big things coming up in 26. So we're excited to be working alongside with him, and should be just a fantastic time. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to get out. I'm
Oh,
ready
yeah.
to go.
Yep.
We're going to be kicking off here. Concerts, I think the first guy on stage starts at 3.
Yep.
And that's actually right across from our booth. So we got a few things we got to
We
get.
should be lively.
Stay
Yeah.
tuned on the YouTube because in about 2 weeks from now we'll have a Country Thunder drop.
A
Yeah.
vlog.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick will be busy running around with the camera and getting some
Yep.
different shots and all that kind of stuff. So,
Won't have to try hard here to get crazy.
no.
yeah,
Content.
going to be some different vibes than Iowa, I think.
Oh, yeah, just a little bit. Just a little
Maybe
bit.
a little bit.
So, but for Owen Bushnell, our new guy, welcome,
Whoop, whoop.
buddy.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Excited to
appreciate
have
you guys.
Macie Joe, Sam, and I'm your host, Jon Blevins, and Nick behind the scenes. We'll see you.
Yep.
We're going to have
Thank
a good
you guys
time.
for watching.
God
Yeah.
bless. Find your X, make your mark.
Stay tuned.